Hey guys, NITECORE here. Today we're checking out the HC65 UHE headlamp from NITECORE. Inside the box you get the headlamp itself, a USB-C to USB-C charging cable, an extra strap to go over the top of your headband, a user's guide, and a really nice carrying case. So let's take this thing outside and see what it can do. It is a dark 30 and we have our light here on its ultra low mode, lighting up our cheat sheet real nice. Can't really see anything out there into the yard, so let's put it on to low. And it brightens it up a little bit. Nice wide beam for me to see. It's not really showing up on the camera at all. Let's go to mid. Now we have that focus beam out into the yard. Off of the pump house there, 50 feet away. And almost make it off of those trees at the end of the grass. Let's go to high. Out into the yard. Off of the pump house. Trees at the end of the grass there, that's 100 feet away. And I can kind of see it off of the end of the fence line there. That's 150 feet away. Let's go to higher. Off of the pump house, trees at the end of the grass, end of the fence line, and those trees across the road there 200 feet away. We still have a turbo. Nice and bright. Off of the pump house, trees at the end of the grass, end of the fence line, and those trees across the road. Nice bright light. We also have our red light mode, which you really can't see out into the yard, but if we pull up our little cheat sheet here, we can read everything on there. Just in case we need a little bit more, we can go to its high mode. And now that's almost blinding off the camera. But with this, I can walk around and see what's in front of me for about 10 feet. This also has a red flash. Here it is in the white. And a beacon. Before anything else, I want to show you the Clicky. This headlamp has these ridges here on the back of the light and this little bar in here that will stop it at whatever Clicky that you put it on. It rotates real easy, but will not move when you're running or jumping or trying to bang it on your table like I am right now. I like that it's easy to move when you want to, and not easy to move when you don't want to. But we're going to take this off of the Clicky thing right now, and we're going to go over the functions of this light. This light is pretty easy to operate once you get the hang of it. We have two buttons here on top to run the whole thing. The smaller circular one is the mode button, and that one will cycle through your bright lights, your low lights, and your red lights. This longer button here is the power button and will cycle through all of the levels of brightness. If we look at the lens here, we have 8 lights right here, which is your regular lights. We have 2 lights here in the middle, which are your low lights and your red lights. So let's turn this thing on. We're going to long press this button here for about a second. And we get to our first level, which is mid. That is 100 lumens and it'll last there for 31 hours. If we click it again, we will get to high. High is 400 lumens and it'll last there for 14 hours. Click it again and we will get to higher. Higher is 1300 lumens and it'll last there for 5 hours. Now if we give this a double click, we get to turbo. Turbo is 2000 lumens and it will last there for 2 hours. Now, right about here, I can kind of start to feel the heat, but right here isn't really all that hot. And this thing is designed to run at turbo for 2 hours. That's just impressive. If we click our mode button, we will get to our auxiliary white light. And that is these two little lights right here. This is ultra low. That is 8 lumens, and it'll last there for 82 hours. If we click this button here again, we will get to low. Low is 40 lumens, and it'll last there for 40 hours. If we hit our mode button again, we will get to our red light. This is low, and it is 5 lumens. It'll last there for 66 hours. Click our level here again, and we get to high. That is 15 lumens, and it'll last there for 37 hours. If we click it again, we will get to our slow flashing light. That is 15 lumens, and it doesn't have a runtime, but high was 15 lumens at 37 hours, so it's at least that. If we double press this mode button here, we will get to our S.O.S mode. And if we click the level button, we will get to our beacon. From the off position, if you long press the mode button, you will get to your red light, which is good for protecting your night vision. On the power button side, if you double press it when the light is off, you'll get to ultra low. That is your white light. That also will help protect your night vision. So either one of these buttons from off can get you a little bit of usable light. If you hold down both buttons at the same time, it will lock out the buttons for you. And now you can throw it in a bag or something and not have to worry if your light is going to be drained. To get back out of the lockout mode, just hold down both buttons again, and you will go into your low light. If you short press the mode button when the light is off, it will let you know how full the battery is. Underneath this flap is your USB charging port. We're going to take our cable right here and plug it in, and you can see the light is now charging. If you want, you can also unscrew the battery compartment from this side, and that will reveal the 4000 milliamp hour 10 amp high performance 18650 battery. It is impact resistant for 2 meters and has an IP68 waterproof rating down to 2 meters. You can run this headlamp with just this wraparound band. It's nice and breathable, and it's got some kind of silicone on here on the front to help grip your forehead, or maybe like a hard hat or something like that. But if you're going to be going for a long distance or maybe a bumpy ride, you can put this band on the top to give you a little bit more support. This side just has a clip. That's going to go right in there. Fits nicely. This side, you're going to see this little hole right here. You're going to slide it through that. And now it is latched in. So now you have a little bit more support to hold the weight of this light. This carrying case is pretty nice too. Everything fits in there, zips up pretty easy, has a little handle, NITECORE logo. Keep everything nice and protected. Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.